going on, my shipheads? Welcome to Shootin the Shibby. Hoping you're all having a wonderful Thursday. As you can probably notice that we're not live right now, being that, we're not in front of a webcam. And this is a downloaded show.
Webcam? We have a whole camera setup now.
Well, multiple webcams.
Those are actual cameras. Those aren't webcams.
Well, they stream to the web, and it's a camera, therefore, ipso facto, a web cam.
No, they're actually cameras. Webcam is a specific design of camera.
Well,
so you can eat shit.
Specifically, shut up. Bob, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm
and
enjoying
I'm Brian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hi Brian. I'm Bob. That's Spencer. Not too bad. Enjoying the change of pace, I guess, with no video.
It is. It reminds us of the good old days. It reminds me of the good old days.
Don't you miss the good
I
old
fucking
days?
said that when I got here. I was like, oh yeah, audio podcast like the good old days.
It definitely
Stole
is
my bit.
more relaxed. It's more shibby. No, I enjoy being in front of the camera. I enjoy streaming and whatnot. But there is something to be said when you don't have 4 webcams sticking at you with 3 lights. I call them webcams. You're supposed to get angry.
No, I don't give a shit anymore.
Well, cool.
I'm too relaxed because no one can see me.
That is true.
Woo! I'm actually
Fun
naked.
fact for everyone:
same.
when we're not streaming with cameras on us, we're all
Cams.
naked.
Indeed. So, have you boys heard the new summer banger so far? It's called "Will You Come to America?" Because I'm fucking obsessed with it.
It's not new summer banger. I looked at that video.
Terrified.
That shit starts out in 144p.
Can we pod up some audio?
Yeah, let's see why not.
Cool. Can we throw on some good old
Pull up it
R.
again.
Kelly, everyone's favorite wholesome R&B singer, who's never done anything wrong in his entire life? You can make coffee, Shane. It's okay.
I got it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots?
It's not even singing
Girl,
in time.
would you like to come back with
Oh my God.
to America?
Oh, it's so cringe.
This is awful.
This was actually in Ethiopia. This is
Yeah, no,
live.
it
This
is.
was sung
It says
legitimately.
Ethiopian.tv.
Do you have your
Video.
passport?
In 2 places.
Did you get your
But this is.
girl, would you
And, like,
like to come back with
I'm sure everyone has already seen the clip of him freaking the fuck out, being like, "You're killing me, man!" Like, because everyone's going after him because there was a certain documentary that came out. We talked about the documentary last
Yes.
week, but it's just like,
Oh God.
oh yeah, oh yeah, listen to that.
The comment, the first one. Are you underage? Do you mind if I put you in a cage in America?
I thought that was Smashing Pumpkins.
He makes America
Despite all my
sound like
rage.
some magical Disney paradise.
Oh my God. That is probably the worst.
So how do
one
you-
of the worst songs I think I've ever heard.
It's just, how does he expect anyone to give him sympathy? It's not even the fact. I actually think, from a musical standpoint, dude. I mean, the guy's got some chords on him, man. Like, he can belt it. America. I falsettoed, but
If only
you
he could
ever-
hit like the actual note, that'd be great.
I thought he hit
Have you
it.
ever seen Trapped in the Closet?
Have I ever seen it? No.
Oh my God, dude. If you think that's good, you will love Trapped in the Closet.
Well, I'm just saying because that was recent, and then like he's trying to
Trapped in
say.
the Closet wasn't recent.
No, I'm not talking about. No, have you take
Do you
your
want to come
shots?
to America?
Yeah, we'll call it "Come to America"
Mark,
right now. Over me, no, but
Oh, dude, you'll love. Dude, Trapped in the Closet is just so good. So he walks over to the dresser. I pull out my Beretta. He comes over to the closet. I hope he doesn't open up the closet.
no, but I get
So
that.
good.
But I'm just saying, like, he's in the hot seat saying he's done nothing wrong when there is visual and audio of him at a concert overseas, like
he's-
trying to coax people to come back with him.
He wants people to come to America.
I'm pretty sure at one point he's just like, make sure you're single. Like, it's just he's
make
not
sure
even
you're
trying.
single. Hey,
Asking
we're gonna
people to come to
diddle.
America doesn't prove that you banged a bunch of underage kids in your house and kept them there. I'm not trying to defend the man. He's a piece of crap, and
Garbage human.
No, you are an R. Kelly sympathizer, and I no longer respect you or anything you do.
the whole R. Kelly thing is essentially my thing about the whole Michael Jackson thing. It's just, these are things you already knew.
Well,
Why are they reoccurring again now?
right? We
It
touched
goes-
that. Yeah, we.
It goes back to what we were talking about last week, where, okay, we knew it because we kind of grew up with those stories and those cases and everything like that. There's a whole generation of people now, especially on social media, where they're like, oh, yeah, I've heard of this Michael Jackson guy. I've heard of this R. Kelly guy. And, like, I've heard things, but, like, oh, this is pretty new. This is kind of bullshit. Like, it's the whole looking back at something. He's like, I'm pissed off about that. I don't know why, but I am.
And also, the guy deserves to eat shit. Just because it's so old doesn't mean that he shouldn't be persecuted for it.
No, the R. Kelly thing I totally get because I
Let's
think
dig up Jackson while we're at it, man.
Because wasn't the whole R. Kelly thing because the girls got released or something, or they got out?
They got their passport and their shots.
No, but like because R. Kelly was originally taken in because he was peeing on underage girls, but then when he had money, he was able to pay them off.
He paid them off.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have money. So when he was holding underage girls, he couldn't pay them off.
Just imagine making that much money.
That you could pay off people. Dude.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Hey, Jesse Smollett.
How much money would you take for R. Kelly to piss on you?
Am I allowed to sue him afterwards?
You know he's going to pay you out, so you're not going to go through the case.
How much money do I owe on my student loans?
I'll take. Oh yeah, I'm about to say. I'll take $30.
About a Rider University.
I'll take 30 grand. You know what? If he brings back Westminster Choir College, I'll let him pee on my face. We'll do it. We'll do it right in the center of the Westminster Choir College.
I want a
campus.
statue. I want a statue at Westminster. Like they're doing tours, and it's like I don't know. I hope it's like 60 years in the future, and they're like, okay, now we're walking. Oh, and if you turn left here, you'll see
this is
right
from
here.
our
We have a
savior,
statue
Spencer.
of these two great people kept this campus alive, and it's just a picture of R. Kelly with like an O face as he's like a dick out and everything, urinating on Spencer's face, and Spencer just has like a face.
Oh god,
Best
my mouth
part-
is open. So it's like, is it pooled in my mouth and it's like dribbling over?
Yep.
Best
this
part
is
of
nice.
it is it's a fountain.
Oh my God! Yes,
Oh, genius.
yes.
Do they go the extra mile and add a little yellow pigment in there?
Oh, of course.
Oh, and, I mean, you think peeing on the campus rock was cool. Wait till you pee into this thing.
It's like Chicago when they turn their river green for St. Patty's Day.
I
Actually, you know
thought
what?
it was...
They turn it yellow.
That's tradition. Instead of touching the Rider Rock, you have to go into the fountain and piss in it to keep new flow of piss.
No, you
in
have
the
to put your
fountain.
face in the fountain stream.
Oh,
and
like
get
if you
pissed
piss
on.
in it, so
That's
other
more of like
people's-
a- that's
other
more of like
people's
a frat
piss gets
haze.
to go through R. Kelly's dick into Spencer's face.
Do you have your transcripts? Want to go to school? Just piss on his face.
So Spencer gets pissed on by everyone who ever goes to the new version of Westminster Choir College.
Do you know what? I would be honored.
I want a new hall just called Pissing Hall.
I mean, in 2010 and 2011, we erected the great snow penises of Rider University.
Nice.
Thank you.
I watched a public freakout video of an old lady shoving her broom into someone's giant snow penis they built, and she's like, "Where's your decency?" And she's like, in like one of those like moving carts that old people sit in.
Right.
And she's trying to
Scoot, yeah.
shove her broom into it, and she finally gets it to knock over, but then she's stuck in the snow, and the kids are just like, "Fuck you."
Oh, where's your decency?
Just like
We
Damn,
have
I
one.
just built a rocket ship. I don't
didn't
know
even
what your
look-
problem
it
is.
wasn't even that great looking of a dick. It didn't look great, but.
My one friend. Well, so
Brian, dick connoisseur. That's
go
what
there-
I'm getting out of this.
I'm a
His
dictologist.
dick's like a 4 out of 10, man. The balls aren't great. You got to get the dick and the balls. The balls are
That is
needed.
true.
You
Yeah.
can't do like whenever someone's doing a dick pic, the balls are always a part of it. Or like
Is
a
it though?
drawing, or like a drawing of a dick. Whenever someone's doing whenever someone does like a dick pic, like they're just drawing one out, they always draw the balls.
You've watched too much Superbad.
No, I'm legitimately. Anyone who's ever been like, haha, it's a dick, they always do the balls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, like, so whenever
Are you
someone
trying to say
says-
that a 2D picture of a line-drawn penis is not anatomically correct? No.
No, but I'm saying that when someone's like, oh, I'm going to draw a dick, they never draw just the dick. They do the balls too. So
Well, it's the
what I
whole
was saying-
package, pun
yeah, it's the
intended.
whole package. It's Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew.
Yeah.
But the person who
That's
made
where pee is stored.
the person who made the snow thing didn't really make the balls. So that's why I was disappointed.
Oh no! So, well,
In
the
their
balls
thing.
are perfect. Was it erect upwards or was it a vertical dick?
It was like a weird
Horizontal.
angled one.
It was
like
It was a Nazi dick. It was at a 45-degree angle.
It was at like an acute angle.
Well, they shouldn't have been so obtuse. No.
Nope, now you're being acute. Honestly, such a stupid joke Family Guy did. One of the best ones.
Love it.
I don't know why you're being so obtuse. Oh, I'm being obtuse right now. Am I? Nope, now you're being acute.
See, this is why we need all 4 webcams so that we can have this visual banter.
I'm sure
visual banter of a penis.
I'm sure they're smart enough to know when
For those that don't know what an acute angle is. No, for sure.
Let's get on r/I'm very smart. Now, guys, an obtuse angle is an angle that's bigger than 90 degrees.
Well,
What if it's like 90.0001?
Still obtuse.
Then it's obtuse.
Still obtuse.
What?
Right angle is perfect 90 degrees. Obtuse is anything bigger, and acute is anything smaller.
Truesies. I just remember
because I am very smart. I'm so much smarter than you. My IQ is 3 million.
All right, well, you're
Do
having
you
your
dabble
moment.
in quantum physics?
Normal people at 10 p.m. just go, I guess I'll jerk off now. While I'm awake at 10 p.m., I'm like, oh, a new quadramatics formula video on YouTube. Guess I'll watch this tonight.
I jerk off to calculus.
That's the thing. I don't understand why those I'm so smart always default to quantum physics.
Because it sounds really
always.
smart.
What else sounds smarter than quantum physics?
Rocket science.
Besides quantum physics.
Pythagorean theory. Dow Jones market.
One of my favorite pictures is it's Kim Kardashian holding a book that says quantum physics. Someone just goes, more like quantum physics.
Oh, poor Kim Kardashian. Pour one out for the poor.
She's got some money.
She's self-made.
Just like her sister.
Self-made.
Self-made with her,
with her vagina
millions
or
of-
her sister's vagina.
building off.
The
of
only
that,
reason she's famous is because her
agents,
sister's vagina.
managers.
No, I mean
self-made.
to give her a little credit.
She's
I mean,
a
they-
self-made
No,
billionaire.
I will give her some credit. Yes, she had to do something in order for the money to come in. She didn't just sit in a room in a chair and just watch the money come in.
no, she got
did
a,
have to
she got
actively
a
do
small
something.
loan of $1 million.
But I wouldn't call her self-made.
I just don't give a shit. Nobody is actually self-made. Everyone got a little help from somewhere. Everyone has a bit of privilege somewhere. Everyone has a bit of not
Are
so
you telling
privilege
me
other
Steve
places.
Jobs didn't just rise out of the ground with iPhones in hand and throw them at people?
Like a shuriken?
iPhone, hey!
I have cancer. Here's essential oils. Oh,
Was he an essential oils guy?
he tried to use holistic medication. And it was, I think we already went over this. It's one of those things, if you ever watch someone go through chemo, suddenly holistic medication doesn't seem so bad. Because it's less painful and you both end up dying anyway. So, yay! But anywho,
Some people survive through chemo.
I know, chemo's just a race to see who could die first, you or the cancer. Did you get your passports? Did you get your chemo? Before we go to America.
So, on a lighter note, Bob and I had...
Not that hard to get later.
On a lighter note, Bob and I had a discussion earlier that we were going to save for the podcast.
Yes. So I saw this
Why are you guys
article-
talking behind my back?
I saw this story on Reddit, and it was on the Tales from the Customer subreddit.
Yes.
And this is a story that is very near and dear to Brian and I's heart. We've had multiple arguments on this subject, all revolving around
Sonic
food
the Hedgehog.
delivery.
Oh, okay.
Long story short,
This is... I don't feel bad for this person. I want to preface this.
this person, it's around 10 o'clock when the story takes place. This person had a couple friends over and ordered about $52 worth of sushi and had it delivered via Uber Eats. Now, this driver apparently called and contacted the person with a pin drop saying, "Oh, I am here," and then proceeded to hide from the user for 9 minutes. If you're not familiar with Uber Eats, after 9 minutes, the person can leave and they'll just it's considered you abandoning the order.
Gotcha.
This person wound up hiding for 9 minutes
They hid with the order?
with the order, drove past the person as they're looking for the driver, and canceled the order after 9 minutes. which meant the person could no longer contact the driver, tried calling the driver, texting the driver, everything. It popped up as read by the text, the text service.
Oh, he left him on red.
Left him on red, drove off, and stole the food.
So that's how you can get a free meal. Nice. I gotta remember that one. That's pretty good.
And long story short, this person contacted Uber, and the customer service was clearly reading off of a script. Was not
hello,
grasping.
sir or madam.
Yeah, exactly. And
or neither.
Sir,
hello,
madam.
sir, madam, or insert here.
But it was a long story short. The person's like, "I'm sorry, this happened to your order. What happened?" Person goes into detail. "I'm sorry, this happened to your order. Can you please explain what happened?" Repeat. And it was a human being that was saying it, so it wasn't like a robot or anything
Are you sure?
like that. Yeah.
Dude, they've gotten really good with them pre-recordings.
They have?
They do. I actually don't even know half the time if I'm talking to a robot or a person.
It's like they slip on, like, they'll say, hi, how are you? Good, how are you? I'm doing great. How was your day? So I heard you were interested. Oh, you're fake. You didn't answer how your day was.
Son of a bitch. But long story short, this person contacted Uber. Uber's like, well, tough shit. And they finally, after the story got around and everything, they finally did get their money back. But
right.
The Uber driver was able to cancel the order with their food, and now the person who made the order is out $52 and did not have dinner that night.
52? What the hell did they order?
Sushi.
That's a lot of sushi. I'm sorry, I can't hear the person that doesn't have headphones on, who's clearly not important. Goodbye.
Here's my whole issue with that.
Okay, Brian, go ahead.
I'm ordering like a burger or not even a burger, like some chicken nuggies from Wendy's or Chick-fil-A.
Chicken nuggies?
Yeah, some nuggies. I'm not ordering $50 of sushi on this shit. Like, if you're ordering $50 of sushi, like that's your thing, man.
I'm actually agreeing with Brian on this.
No one's escaping me. No one's gonna be like, I got this motherfucker. His 10 nuggets, fries, and a drink are mine. Like, no, you're not running away with that. You're bringing that.
Are you victim shaming the person who ordered?
I make them come to my.
Yes.
I can make them come to my door too.
Why? Yes, I am.
Because you can actually do that. You can tell them to come to your door. Mm-hmm. They have to.
Yeah.
So I just tell them like, you're coming to my door. Because
Yeah.
I'm not pulling that. I don't pull that bullshit. Nuh-uh.
Well, if
waving my finger like, honey. No, I make them come to my door. So
What if he can't find your door?
I am giving clear instructions.
What if they're unclear and he got his dick stuck in a toaster like every other internet joke?
That's on him. He can't cancel it. He has to come to my door.
I'm just surprised. This was a very easy loophole. Like, I'm just surprised that Uber didn't think about this before it happened.
Well, I think because as Bob was saying, he called when there wasn't like the actual Uber team there. It was like their send to India team, probably.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
Yeah. So once he called actual Uber, people who give a shit about the company, I'm sure they actually. Like,
I'm just talking about like when Uber launched Uber Eats, they never thought about the fact that someone could just take the order, hide with the order, steal the order. Yeah. I mean, obviously whoever the person that did that is terminated.
Also, that's why I don't trust Uber Eats.
How Uber also says they can't contact the guy. He's your you have his information. Mm-hmm. He had to apply to become a driver for Uber.
Yeah.
So
and he is an employee. Yeah.
Bullshit. You don't have his information. You do.
Yeah.
He had to do.
See, my thing is, I would never order Uber Eats or any sort of place that does. Hold that thought. I would never order from a place that does not normally deliver, because I just don't trust people in general. I think people are inherently dumb, but
You're dumb.
Fair.
Maybe I am, because I am. But like
you are, because
I
you don't
just
get fast food delivered.
Exactly. I do not trust some bitch named Sandra to deliver my Wendy's chicken nuggets. I can just get up and drive to Wendy's,
get some nuggies,
get my nuggies, and come back home.
My nuggies and my snuggie.
I was about to say, like, this sounds like something you'd see on a video commercial. All new Wendy's nuggies.
So, Bob,
I can't.
So what you're saying is the one bad thing is stopping you from doing it, correct?
Oh no, that's not. This story is not stopping me.
He will not let you win.
This is what I knew was going to happen, which is why I will not.
It's a one time in like a million.
I guarantee you, there's more that have
Cars
happened.
get into accidents all the time. Are you going to stop driving?
Bob, you're kind of starting to sound like the anti-vaxxer mentality. It's like a 0.001 chance, but I will never do it.
Listen,
it has
I
to
found
happen.
this one article that
way
says
more
it causes
often than they say it
autism.
does.
This one article says it causes autism. I'm standing by it.
I'm never wearing my seatbelt, even though it works 99.9% of the time. You never know. That's how the government gets you.
Like I had this kid in high school who was riding his bike and he tried to go downstairs and he ended up falling off and like hitting his head and everything.
Hey, I did that. That's how I got my scars.
Did he wear a seatbelt?
But the thing was, he wasn't wearing his helmet. But I found out afterwards that if he did wear his helmet, it would have actually killed him. Because the way the helmet would have moved, it would have done something to his head and would have actually killed him. So it was like the one time not wearing your helmet was actually good.
I would want to hear that explained.
I bet you there's one person now who was just like, I'm not going to wear a helmet now because it's safer. And I'm like, no, this was like one in a friggin' million chance where, you know, this would have been, I think because the helmet would have restricted like his neck or something afterwards.
Unless you would be hanging by a tree branch by his helmet. Like
it was like middle of high school. I remember the exact details, but like, that's
like he just straight up slinkied down the stairs, and they said that his helmet would have killed him.
I don't remember the full details, but
well, this is what the issue is, Brian. You can't go spreading fake news if you're not going to put it in details.
Remember, kids, when you're on your swag ways that blow up, don't wear a helmet. Speaking of, have you ever seen those anymore?
No,
they disappeared.
They were a fad until everyone blew up.
It was
the fake ones blew up.
If they didn't have some of them were outfitted with, if they were outfitted with the Samsung battery, because Eric did a lot of research on this, because he obviously didn't buy a name brand one because that costs more money. But if it was outfitted with the Samsung battery, it wouldn't explode. If it was outfitted with generic eBay brand battery, then 1812 Overture.
So,
they died because just about every public area banned them from use, like on the sidewalks.
Good reason.
Why?
For good reason.
So you use an electric scooter.
They're dumb.
So what? They're
dumb.
It's because that's why they didn't know how to.
That's not why they.
And I'm an old man, and everything bothers me.
People didn't know how to fucking ride them in the public. Yes. People would fall over and like try to go into like the road using them. They're like, they have wheels, so there's just be on the road. No, that's not how it works.
The stupidity.
I mean, if you can use
stupid people ruin things.
Yes. I.e.
that is why
Uber Eats, which is why I will never full circle
cars.
Because I will not order food.
One of these episodes
that doesn't deliver.
One of these episodes, I'm going to order Uber Eats.
And are you going to do it live on the podcast?
We're going to do it live on the podcast. You're going to see. They're going to go through the whole ordeal, and I'm going to get some nuggets, and I'm going to eat them in front of you. We know about.
I want to get.
Great.
I'll have Mr. Smith bring an extra long XLR cord because you're bringing that mic downstairs. Just so you know.
You know what we'll do?
In fact, if we have Nash here, we can bring a camera with you too. And the Uber Eats guy would just be like, is this going to be like some shitty YouTube prank?
No,
here's what thanks for the food. Look how simple that was.
Here's what we do. And we would have to talk about this off air. But I would love to do a race as to who can get their food quicker. Brian through Uber Eats or me driving to Wendy's.
You. I'm going to give you that answer. It's you now. But you have to get up and go get it.
It's Wendy's.
You have to go get it, though. That's the issue.
It's Wendy's.
I can see, Bob. Here's the thing. All right,
I can get in without even getting in my car. Getting out of my car.
You have to go drive to Wendy's. You know what I'm going to do while you're gone? Fucking jerk off and feel great, and then eat some Wendy's afterwards. You know what you did? You got into your car, drove all the way to Wendy's, sat through the drive-thru, get judged by all the people who work there. They're like, wow, okay, you're eating this fucking loser. No, I have someone else who does it for me, so I can sit here, jerk off, play my game, and then open the door. Oh, cool, got my Wendy's. Go back to the thing I was already doing.
You didn't wash your hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not about to eat my nuggets with jizz all over my hands.
Oh, no, you got to keep it on your hands so you don't clean anything up.
I mean, I could even join this race. If we go to, if we order from, if you could Uber Eats from a pizzeria, we could have one person order through, Grubhub, one person through Uber Eats, one person go pick it up, and one person just order directly from the pizzeria itself.
That'd be fucking amazing. The great race of, Grubhub,
the great
DoorDash, Uber Eats, and the actual place.
You know what? Let's do that next episode.
The food,
Okay,
the
just
food
Three of
delivery,
us plus Matt.
The
order,
only-
like,
the food delivery death race.
The last one that comes, we just smashed in the face with an oversized. What's your haggard or halberd? Halberd. The last one we just smashed in the face with the halberd.
That'd be fucking amazing. See which app can deliver your food faster.
Also, I just
Grubhub,
kind of realized
DoorDash, Uber Eats, or the actual.
if we were to
places.
do this, that means we'd have to have one place and hope that they have like 10 delivery people on staff to all come to.
all come to the same place. They're like, oh, we got Brian here delivering to this house in Asbury. We have Spencer delivering to this house and Bob to the same end. Matt. Wait a minute.
There is an apartment 1 and apartment 2, so we could
we could alternate it. Do like apartment 1 for me and Brian, apartment 2 for you, Spencer and Matt.
I feel like they would know and have the same person.
Hey, wait a minute.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Oh, wait, no,
that
no.
would be the ultimate fuck you to us.
They all suck equally.
But no, I was gonna say they
like, fuck you, I'm bringing
couldn't
all
have
four
it go
orders.
to the same person delivered because. Like the Uber Eats person is specifically through Uber Eats. The DoorDash person would be specifically through DoorDash, and like the Grubhub person specifically through Grubhub.
Is it though? Because I thought Grubhub and DoorDash, Uber Eats maybe. But
Uber Eats and DoorDash, I think, are specifically people. Grubhub, I think, is the actual
Grubhub
restaurant.
is the actual restaurant.
Right.
If you're on Grubhub, you get regular. That's why.
Okay,
if you look
so
at my
then we
phone, I
cancel
do
out.
have the Grubhub app, and I have
So do
ordered
I.
via Grubhub.
Grubhub does it through the actual delivery people
All right,
will
then-
deliver it. So
Uber Eats, DoorDash, Bill's Pizza Place.
fantastic.
all right, so we'll do
And
a
we each order our
1v1
own
race.
sandwich.
You know what? We start a tournament bracket, a March Madness tournament bracket. See which app can deliver it the fastest. In a
You know, like,
Final Four
gain
matchup,
20 pounds.
it'll be
from fast
it'll be
food.
it'll be Grubhub versus DoorDash, and like Uber Eats versus Postmates. See who can deliver food faster.
Can you get food through Postmates?
What the fuck is Postmates?
Yeah, Postmates, it's all about delivering food.
I thought Postmates was about delivering anything.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They'll deliver anything.
But I thought it was like, oh, I mean,
We'll deliver anything except food from restaurants.
well, that market's
That
pretty
kinda
oversaturated.
That kind of stops the whole point of everything.
No, well, I mean, you couldn't get fucking
We'll deliver you
clothing delivered.
We'll deliver you 7-Eleven, but we won't deliver you pizza.
As a simpleton, what the hell is Postmates?
Postmates is the thing that'll deliver pretty much anything, like
If you don't-
grocery stores to restaurants.
Can't
so,
you have
like-
them like go to the mall too? If you think like,
Probably. You can they'll deliver you booze too.
I gotta go down here.
That's like one of the things the Philly D when he promotes Postmates, he says like if you're drunk and you want to get more booze but you don't want to drive, have Postmates
more-
deliver the booze for you.
I got some more party for the booze.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Interesting.
I don't know if New Jersey law may restrict it or something.
I know some states
Probably.
do not allow delivery of alcohol up like.
Shout
like,
out-
if you're having like a party and it's catered and it's considered catering, then you can.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can just have like a
Shout out to
six-pack
New Jersey, completely destroying legalizing weed, but at least legalizing assisted suicide. Progression.
Well, that's the thing. They canceled the vote. They didn't even. They didn't
pushed
even
it
put
back
it up to a
again.
vote.
They were just like, nope.
They pushed it back again.
And
It's-
everyone's
it's gonna
favorite
be in the
idiot governor is just like, well, it'll either be Monday or never. He was quoted as saying it'll be Monday or never, and then they canceled the vote.
I want Phil Murphy to actually die in a fire.
And-
I don't
and-
wish
No, I have other
Duh.
I have other issues with him
Same.
that are legitimate.
Agreed. And with this asshat,
Now tell me how you really
his
feel.
whole fucking campaign, and I hate being political, and I hate it when we get political on the show.
And I'm not racist, but
and this will be this will be the last. But his whole campaign to get elected was, I'm gonna get the legal weed. Hey, millennials, you want to smoke pot? You gotta vote me in.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
I got voted in.
Not
Weed ain't
feeling it.
happening, and all your money for the schools are going to Lakewood instead.
sorry, Lakewood's
because
about
Lakewood's a great place to live.
well, Lakewood's about to take themselves out with their own measles crisis. So.
Good.
Damn cutthroat Bob.
I'm 110%
Good.
with Bob here. Good.
If you're stupid enough to not, take normal health precautions like that, I don't fucking care. I do not care.
Did you get your shots?
Dark. You know what?
Before you go to Lakewood.
Here we go. We get R. Kelly.
Stop putting me in danger because you're too fucking incompetent.
R. Kelly does a concert in Lakewood asking them if they got their shots.
And everyone's like, no.
And he's like, okay, cool, I'm out of here. I don't want the mumps.
I don't want the mump day.
That's Wednesdays over there. It's Mump Day. Yeah, he's in the pockets of Lakewood.
So
and
Brian,
he's a piece of shit, taking money from all the schools, and they have to cut back, and so teachers may lose their jobs. Yeah, but that's super fun. All right,
this is the Happy Fun Chill podcast.
I was literally about to say, on to Happy Fun Times.
So I have to ask, did you pack all your stuff? Are you ready to play games at PAX East?
I have literally not packed one thing.
Can you at least be packed and ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll pack tonight.
Awesome.
I literally have not put one thing in the
Dude,
bag.
I'm excited for PAX East.
I'm hype. I love PAX. I've been going for 9 years straight.
I am
love
going
PAX.
to cosplay as this podcast. I'll run down for you. I got the Nerf Brody sunglasses. I got the twirly hat, the rainbow twirly hat. I got a super rad dad flamingo button-down shirt. Then I'm going to put amateur everything on the top.
I actually got a fun shirt.
And then also I'm going to put ask me about my podcast on the back of it, all in like pink and purple fabric paint and stuff.
Do you have a straw hat?
Straw hat? No, I have the twirly hat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the twirly hat.
I used to have a straw hat.
Actually, I do have a straw hat upstairs.
I don't know if I still do have a straw hat.
Wear the straw hat because it goes with the Shibby Shack part. Because even our logo, designed by Daleks and Dragons, check her out, has like the straw roof.
We love you, Bethany.
Hut thing.
It does, but I'm more going for radical look for people to just look at me and be like, but why? Who are you and why?
The name is coming from both like the like kind of shack like chill look, but also the like radical 90 thing going on too. Like
I'm pretty much trying to have like a Mighty Max energy with maybe a hint of 80s, and also just pretty much also I have a pair of jeans I'm just going to cut into booty shorts, and I have my Weeb socks. I got My Hero Academia socks. I got Macho Man Revy Savage socks. I got Reptar socks, and I got Ska socks.
Brian, let's have an over under of how many times Spencer's testicles fall out of his shorts.
I'm not cutting them that short. It's a family occasion.
My answer is going to be 0 because they're too small to do it anyway.
I mean, to be fair though, with all of the with all the other cosplayers that are going to be out with like their tits hanging out,
but they're hot
like that.
Sometimes
Spencer's ball sack.
All right, fair enough.
Literally one of the times, actually, no, there's a story I want to tell also about. It's me and a friend of ours, Fabio, who's there. We were standing there one time, and this one not great looking girl was in like a Cammy cosplay. And for all of you who don't know Cammy from Street Fighter, she's in a leotard to where her butt is just showing.
Oh,
like
yes,
it's just straight
right.
butt. And her butt didn't look great in it. I'm not about shaming cosplayers. They're proud. Let them do their thing.
I'm not racist,
but Fabio was just like, they should put a law on who could be a Cammy cosplay. I was like, Fabio, you can't say that.
I'm about to say that's prime. Oh. That's prime body shaming. You just did the thing where I'm not going to do the thing, but I totally did the thing.
I was laughing about it. I've grown as a person.
Good for you. Good out.
But you still
Good
have
out.
to order Uber Eats.
Fuck you. So the story I want to tell
that's how
about
he
Fabio
grew as a person.
So the story I want to tell about Fabio.
Now I'm fat shaming.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm fatter than they were. So the thing I want to tell about the story was that so we were at PAX East one of the years. This might have been year 4 or 5 that we went. I don't remember, but I was still playing Minecraft. So
fucking nerd. I love Minecraft.
I really wanted like the Minecraft foam sword that like used to be really popular.
Right.
Not like the fake ones you'll find at like your whatever parades. Like we saw them at
yeah, they have generic Minecraft foam swords now.
Like the generic, they just call them pixel swords because they can't say Minecraft.
Indeed, and this was at St. Patrick's Day. So tell me what the hell?
Generic pixel swords now, but like this was like the legit Minecraft sword, and I really wanted one, but the problem was it was gold. It was like the gold sword, and for anyone who's played Minecraft, all gold tools suck. They're a step above wood.
Well, anyone that's
They're not
ever
really
taken
that great.
fourth grade science knows that gold, while is a very pretty precious metal, is an extremely weak metal.
It's hella soft.
Yes.
Super soft. I sleep on gold actually because I
But
love
like
how
gold,
soft it is.
gold's pretty.
Gold.
Like gold in Minecraft is like the next step up above iron in like rarity. Even though iron's better than gold in the game, but you can make like gold armor, gold sword, gold tools.
It's the novelty of having gold.
Yeah.
It's just like gold in real life.
It doesn't really make any sense of having it, even though it's rarer than iron. Iron's better. So I wanted an iron sword, but I only could find a gold sword after like the 2 days I was looking, because PAX only 3 days then.
Right.
And I tried to buy my stuff before Sunday, because Sunday's just my day I like to walk around and look. Because usually stuff's sold out on Sundays. So I was like, whatever, I'll buy the gold sword. So I bought the gold sword, but I was kind of bummed out about having it, but I got the sword, so I was kind of happy about it. And Fabio was just like, you got your sword, why are you upset? Like, it's just a fun thing to have. And I'm like, yeah, but the iron one's better. And he's like, fuck you bought the thing, just be happy with what you got. And we got into this whole argument. It lasted for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Back and forth.
This
And
sounds like
finally
a dad arguing with his son.
Sounds like
Basically.
you and me arguing.
Pretty much. Like, it was stupid bickering. I know it was, but
Yeah,
it was funny.
you and him arguing.
So, but here's like this: we finally finished. We agreed to disagree. We're like, whatever, fine, squash
What's there
it.
to disagree? You already bought the sword. It's not like what's there to disagree about?
Because the iron was better.
So then fucking take a Sharpie and color the pixels in silver.
It's not the same.
Jeez.
But whatever. We were like, well, we finished the argument. We were
I mean,
like, we were
it's
done
dyed
with it.
foam, whether you do it with a Sharpie
Okay,
or...
yes, we got past that part.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Now we're
So-
cracking out this one.
So we finished the argument, and we were like, all right, we're done. I shit you not, 2 seconds later, somebody we don't know like looks at us, sees my sword, and goes, "Hey man, cool sword." I go, "Hey, thanks." He goes, "Yeah, bummer it's not iron though."
Bummer.
I turned to Fabio with the biggest shit-eating grin on my face. I was just like, "Huh?" And he just goes, "Oh my god!" He just stormed away.
I like how your shit-eating grin is you're holding your shitty sword, grinning at him because you were right and
no
how shitty.
sense. It makes no sense that I'm bragging about
I gotta
this
say,
shitty
if-
thing that I bought. It was just, it's just funny.
That'd be a fun one for, like, you know how Rooster Teeth has their little animated bits? That'd be a fun one to animate. Hashtag relatable.
But it was just, we could not have better timing. As soon as we finish our conversation, somebody looks over, comments that my sword's cool, but it's not the iron one.
Oh, no, it's perfect.
I got an iron one the very next day. I found an iron one, bought that, and gave the gold one to my sister.
Aw.
You get the bad one.
I have no idea where the sword is now.
Well, of course.
Which one, the
was
iron
it the
one?
actual Minecraft one that they sold in, like, Hot Topic and shit?
Yeah, it was like the legit Minecraft swords.
The Mojang.
Like $15.
Oh my god.
For a chunk of foam.
Pretty much. But it had Minecraft on it, and this was back when I played Minecraft like every day.
It's all right. I bought Neff Brody's, which if you ever look them up, they are like I almost need a mullet with these sunglasses, but I brought them to complete the cosplay, and it was $40 just because it has the name Neff on it. And what's sad is that's not even expensive for sunglasses. And I will say, like, these sunglasses aren't even of that
much were
great.
they?
40.
That's not much for sunglasses.
No, but like the sunglasses weren't even that great of quality. Like they're checkerboard with the. I mean, I guess the lens is nice, but the frame itself, it's checkerboard, but it's so shittily painted on, and I don't know. It's like you can see how it's printed, and like they just printed the Neff logo over top of the checkerboard, so you can kind of see the checkerboard through the Neff logo. Like it's just kind of like it could have definitely used a second coat of paint or print or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like this is why I don't spend money on. My normal rule is I don't spend over $20 on sunglasses.
Wow. It was 2013 that happened.
Wow.
There's me with a sword.
Oh, look at Brian. What kind of hat are you wearing?
The walnut from
You
Plants
look
vs.
so
Zombies.
young.
I was younger and thinner, and
Baby Brian.
I didn't have as much of a beard then.
No, that'll probably do it.
Yeah.
Looking awesome at PAX. Hashtag swag. Hashtag Minecraft. Hashtag PAX East.
Back when I said
sword.
hashtag swag with every post I made to try to be like ironic with
Edgy.
it, but I got to the point where I used it so much that like it just didn't become ironic anymore.
Look at Brian's selfies. Ah, no. Come on. Well, I mean, dude, it's on your public. Okay, fine. I'll just go look at my.
I was trying to show Bob the picture of me with the sword.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. That's perfect.
I'll post this one on the on our Instagram so you guys can see it.
You guys do that. I'm about to go on to your
I ended
Instagram
up giving
to
my
stalk the good old days.
I ended up giving my fiance that hat too. I don't know where it went. I really liked that hat. I got it for free.
She clearly liked it too.
I don't know why in my head I thought she liked that game. She never played it.
Which game was it again?
Plants vs. Zombies.
She
I
never
played that one either.
I never
once.
I never bothered to play it, but
I used to have it on my phone. I beat it.
This might just be the best picture of Matt Hillman I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy shit!
Oh my!
That was one of my. When I used to have a reaction folder on my computer for like primed to go like every sort of reaction you could want. That was one of my favorites.
Our one friend has very thick 70s looking, just like glasses on with.
Well, he's wearing the costume for the guy from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh, because his hat looks like a Russian, soldier hat.
It's the hat from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Gotcha. Dude, look at all these fun Instagram posts you used to do. Why don't you do that for our Instagram?
Happened?
Yeah.
What happened? I made all those because
I became an adult and I had
a lot of my really earlier ones was back when I was single. So I was like,
I'm so deep and emotional. Sad lyric here. It's a picture of Brian taking a selfie, looking away in black and white.
That was me making fun of. That was me making fun of people doing that, but also trying to be like that.
Clearly done that. Well, that's how it works. I mean, that's how slang works. Ooh, old Fabio. Wow, Fabio does not look any different. I mean, he cut his hair.
He cut his hair. He doesn't have the long lettuce anymore.
But he doesn't look any different.
No, his face looks.
If you want to see our Instagram pages, just go to the Shibby Shack official page on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's all linked together.
You can also follow me.
My God,
at Bedside Cargo.
Your brony days.
Yep.
It's the scene from Shaun of the Dead where they're all running, and then what's her name? Rainbow Flash.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash.
Very close.
With a paddle
was,
and the same shirt because bronies would just superimpose ponies and anything they loved.
Well, that was. I'm still in the mindset of, hey, the show wasn't that bad, but posting stuff like that, I'm like, all right, you
DJ Pon 3. That was an actual DJ, wasn't it?
Or was
that
shirt.
a DJ in the show?
It was a DJ in the show.
Oh, because I knew there were a few like brony.
Yeah,
DJs,
and they always used that one. That was the one they always used because there was one that kind of looked like it was a DJ, and then the fans made it a DJ, and the show was like, all right, it's a DJ.
Nice. Oh, dude, ordering fat sandwiches and asking him to draw stuff on it. Here's Pikachu with
That was one
weed.
of the coolest things we got to do in college. It was called Fat Shack?
Yes.
Fat Shack.
I didn't live on campus, so I have no idea. I was one of those
place,
commuters.
There was a place on our campus, we went to Rider University, and
it's not like we said that like 15 times.
Well,
but continue.
In case
hey guys, you know we went to Rider University
to come back in.
Tuned out. We're pre-recorded. This is download only.
Maybe they're driving and they're listening to it, and they tuned out because somebody cut them off. They're too busy yelling at them.
They tuned out because they're done listening to two people argue about fast food,
or their GPS paused it.
Whatever. At Rider University, there was a place called Fat Shack, and you can ask them to draw stuff on it, and they always took pictures of the stuff they drew.
That was always fun.
Look how small Jake is.
So it's just having a grand old time.
Spencer's going down Brian's memory lane.
Pretty much. No, it's still the same shit.
Yeah, it's
however you felt, it's up to you, but it's still the same shit.
There's a smile there.
Those smiles look like constipation smiles. Like you have the typical white person like walking by like, hey, like that. This is why we need our cameras.
It's the head nod up, not even a frown, just like the
pursed lips.
Pursed lips. That's what it's called.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Well, hi.
I've been told
Roll
by a
up
lot
to
of
the club
people
like, hi, how are you?
That I have resting sad face.
It's me.
I used to have people walk up and ask me if everything's okay, and I'm like, yeah, why?
Same. I have that happen to me all the time, and like people will watch the show.
It's my life.
And I'll sit there and I'll just be having normal facial expressions when we're doing the show and when we're streaming live.
Right.
And I'll get texts from people like, Bob, cheer up. And I'm like,
smile more.
What?
I'll sit
there, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm fine.
You're hotter when you smile more, Bob.
I'm not angry. I'm just like,
you're prettier when you smile, Bob.
Oh,
there it is. That's the cheeky grin.
A casual sexual
fucking hot.
That is telling people to smile more.
Oh yeah. Do you want to come to America?
Oh, sorry, I haven't had my shots.
Do you have your shots? Do you have your passport?
I have 2 of those things. 3.
Thanks for booping my foot.
You're welcome.
You guys are like playing footsies over there.
So
Hi, foot.
I wanted to say, I think I talked about it before, that so for Smash Brothers, that Joker is the new fighter.
Yes, has that been officially announced?
Yes, Joker's
Oh,
the new
yeah,
fighter.
that's-
Yeah, he was announced before the game even came out.
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about that.
Atlas released a thing. There is I wouldn't call it. It's not a re-release. It's the game, but more content added on, because there wasn't DLC
An
for the game.
expansion pack?
Well, there wasn't DLC for the game. They just, because for Persona 4, when they made Persona 4 Golden, they added in more thing to do with your friends, another dungeon to go through.
They don't call them expansion packs anymore, do they?
And well, no, this was because it wasn't really a DLC expansion. I guess an expansion.
It's not Roller Coaster Tycoon 2?
TLDR. The game, P5R was registered in Japan for a long time, so people were like Persona 4 Red, Revolution, whatever. They try to come up with things. It's Persona 5, the Royal is the new expansion version of Persona 5, and they showed off a first-year girl with red hair who went to the same school as the rest of them, and it was in Japanese, but it was translated that she said she didn't like the Phantom Thieves. Was the thing they showed off, but also data miners for Smash found text files for Joker's costumes where Jack is Joker's codename. Everyone has a 4-letter codename for Smash Brothers.
Did they find any bitcoins in there?
No,
Oh, damn.
but for his costumes, had 2 names: Jack and Jane.
So close to Jack, like Jack and Jill. It was right there. They set themselves up.
But it was Jack and Jane.
Yeah, fucked up.
And this new trailer showed off a new girl, so people are speculating that female protagonist possibly for Persona 5, because Persona 3 did that, where when they re-released the game, you could also play as a girl in the game. Which
How can you have 2 genders in the game? You need to have the storyline. It only goes on.
well, that's why Persona 4 only, when they did the expansion, they didn't include a female protagonist. It was
How
just,
could they not include a female? This is modern day sexism. I can't believe this is
Because
why Anita
because-
Sarkeesian.
because the fact that the guy was a man whore was actually part of the story.
I'm just playing the modern internet outrage asshole.
Yeah, no.
Thanks.
But for Persona 4,
for
it's
noticing.
actually it's part of the story that the main character, Yu Narukami, is a man whore.
Nice. Just like me as a bard in Dungeons and Dragons.
what they did in the game, instead of making a female protagonist, they added in a new love interest named Marie.
Oh, I thought you said Murray at first.
No, Marie.
Who love it? Murray!
It's an 80-year-old guy. But I'm really hyped because
So fucking hot.
But the thing that everyone's battling about, some people think it's a female protagonist because Smash Brothers has Jack and Jane, so alternate costumes. But also people are saying, well, she said she didn't like the Phantom Thieves, and she's a first year, while your guy in the game is a second year. So it's a whole speculation thing going
So
on.
what's
and I
the
eat
issue?
this shit up.
Oh, we know. We know.
It's like a big speculation of, is she a female protagonist swap? Is she a new villain because she doesn't like the Phantom Thieves? Is she going to be a person a new ally for the team?
An ally of my enemy is also
What
my
does Jack
enemy.
and Jane mean for the costumes? Because data miners found that. Also found that Stage Builder and Home Run Contest is coming back.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm hype as fuck for Stage Builder because the Brawls version of Stage Builder was awesome. The Wii U's version was poopy caca. Smash 4 Stage Builder is not good, but
I always forget that Smash 4 even existed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I always think like Melee, Brawl, and Modern one.
well, it's because
Or did I get that backwards? Brawl, Melee? No, it was Melee, Brawl.
It's original.
I always think OG, Melee, Brawl, new one. I always forget that there was one in between.
Yeah, well, there was Smash 4 for Wii U and 3DS. I think the 3DS version really hindered it.
Well, yeah, because they wanted to make it the exact same, right?
They wanted the roster to be the same, but everything else was different.
That's kind of
So
annoying.
the 3DS version had stages the Wii U version didn't, and vice versa. The 3DS version
Better
had
buy
modes.
both games.
The 3DS version had modes. The Wii U version didn't, and vice versa. But they had to have the same roster. And also, Sakurai considers them 2 separate games.
That's annoying.
What the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense.
I guess
So
marketing? So people buy two of the same thing?
Well, they probably are sitting there like, well, everyone probably has a DS. You might as well, if you're getting the Wii U,
Well, it's
you already
'cause
own the DS.
The Wii U wasn't popular. The Wii U was Wii U didn't sell. It sold 13 million units in the United States. That's pitiful. That's inexcusable.
It was terribly marketed.
Yeah,
I
it
really
was.
knew
Really
it.
bad
The
marketing.
Wii U is a perfect example. And when people want to say like, how does marketing really work? Look at the Wii U.
Yep.
That was the worst marketed system I have ever seen. If they marketed better by not showing it off as like a, hey, you like the Wii? Here's the Wii U. Is it a new system? Is it an add-on? We're not going to explain, but it's a new system. But it also uses all of the Wii's controllers and such.
Do you think
But we're not going to fucking explain why.
Do you think it would have done better if they didn't call it a Wii?
It didn't call it Wii U. It would have sold like hotcakes, guarantee.
Because everyone just thought of it as an expansion pack.
People thought it was an expansion to the Wii, and then they're like, no, it's a new system. They're like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So then people automatically turned off. Also,
I
the
didn't
fact
get
that
it.
they had a gamepad, but only one person needed the gamepad, but then they had regular controllers. We could also use your Wii controllers, but they also had Wii U controllers. It didn't make any fucking sense. They didn't explain it to anyone.
And that was actually what was keeping me away from buying it. Because at the time, I really wanted to get a Wii U because I'm like, oh, this seems kind of cool. But
it's an amazing system.
It's just an add-on to the Wii, so I don't really think I need it.
It's too versatile.
It's not an add-on to the Wii, but it had a Wii built in.
No. Because here's the thing. I'm not
help the confusion.
I'm not nearly as ingrained to the gaming community as you are. So I have no freaking clue what the hell this thing is.
Exactly.
So marketing completely missed someone who might have been interested in buying it.
But the Wii U,
didn't.
fucking amazing. Miiverse, hysterical. The best.
Really?
Games for it, fantastic. All the games that people say is great on Switch were already on Wii U. Mario Kart 8, already on Wii U. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was already on Wii U. Mario Maker was already on Wii U.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to at PAX?
Nintendo's not really having much there. I
Wii
saw
U
the games
booth.
they were bringing. It's The only
I have no idea.
The only game that's worthwhile they're bringing there is Yoshi's Crafted World, but I mean,
Isn't that Mario Maker, but just with Yoshi?
What?
That sounds like it'd just be Mario Maker.
No,
with
it's
Yoshi.
It's Yoshi. It's Kirby's Epic Yarn, but Yoshi.
The only things I'm looking forward to is A, making an ass out of myself and handing out 500 business cards overall because I do not want to come home with any of them. Because I know that, if I save some, I'll definitely hand them out. No, I won't. I've done this in the past with my failed YouTubes. B, wearing booty shorts. And how's the weather supposed to be? Is it supposed
I
to
actually checked. It's like high 50s, low 60s.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's
So
supposed to be almost like 70 around here. on
booty
Friday.
shorts ain't bad.
I was going to say, like, it actually might be warm for a change. It was only warm, I think, 2 times we've been to PAX. Every other time, it's been frigid cold. And it sucks.
Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
so Spencer's balls won't fall out of his shorts.
They'll be wafting in the wind.
Oh, and I'm gonna look up the weather right now. Boston, Thursday 53, Friday 62, Saturday 65, Sunday 57.
Is that rain that I see there, though?
Friday and Sunday have rain. Thursday's sunny and 53.
That's pretty rad. That'll make for a nice trip up.
We're going up Wednesday though.
Shut up. I was thinking about that as I said it.
So you'll already be in Boston when this episode airs.
I love Thursdays because Thursdays only happened last year. That was the first time they introduced
And
Thursday.
nobody fucking goes.
I think Thursdays have been happening for a
Nobody
very long
fucking
time.
goes on Thursday.
Is it? I'm curious to see if you can still buy tickets through the PAX website for Thursday.
I think for Thursday and Sunday you can. Friday
So-
sold out.
What are you guys planning on doing at PAX?
I love going to the indie area. Indie area is my favorite part of it because all the AAA games, I'm like, I already know what they are. Like, it's not like how it used to be in PAX where there was like AAA games that I'm like, oh shit, it's coming out. Like Gears 3 the first year when I went there in 2011. Gears 3 was there and it was like the beta before even like the open beta came out for the game for like people who pre-ordered or whatever. So I literally just stood in that line like 80 times throughout like the 3 days and just played my heart out of Gears 3. It was so much fun. But later years, it might have been last year, the year before. No, it was last year when Detroit was there?
Yes, Detroit, Las Vegas, or whatever it's called.
Detroit Become Human?
That's what I said.
Detroit isn't in Las Vegas. Also, Las Vegas isn't a state.
It's a state of my mind. Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, that's another game I want us to play on stream, but that'll be a game for like.
I just want to put it out there
because it's very long, and I don't want to do another Feelsy game or another like.
We still need to finish.
And things to do
we
because
still need to finish
a way out. I want to do something fun in between that, and then we can do Detroit. Detroit was really good though.
I just want to put it out there too. So obviously Friday and Saturday are sold out. Sunday I guess they have different grades. Sunday says it's low, so there is tickets available. Thursday is green and available, man.
No, well, it's because it's people. It's because Friday people are like, fuck it, we'll take off work, we'll go. Thursday people are like, I still got to go to work.
Yeah, there's like,
and Sunday is usually always the last day to sell out. Usually sells out like maybe like on Saturday. It's like
right. When people are like, no, fine, I'll go.
Yeah, because people are just like, fine, I'll go. 'Cause everything's. A lot of the stuff's sold out. Like a lot of like the merch is already sold out and stuff. There's usually not the best panels on Sundays. They usually save for Friday and Saturday. So people don't usually jump for Sundays. But yeah, Thursday's not gonna even go to low.
The streamer that got me into Twitch, I'm Lost Empire, she's actually going to be on a panel on Thursday, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. Nice. I love the panels.
Panels are super fun.
I think panels would be one of my favorite things to go. I've never been.
Go next year,
but
man.
That would be
I feel
really
like
cool.
Brian and I always do these reindeer games, and you're like, how was it? Like, come with us, man.
Next year.
Join us.
Next year, I'll be there.
Do it. We'll have room for you. But no, I
actually have a job where they give me off this time.
Jesus Christ. I love panels. I love meeting people. I love the enthusiasm that I can get out of people when I show interest.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Just the general atmosphere. When you first... my favorite is the first day there. Usually it's Fridays, but now it's Thursday. When I just see everything before I go down on the escalator. Just seeing all the booths, all the
Boston
people running
Convention
around.
Center is marvelous.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge because it's...
The layout's great,
it's
too.
It's AAA. It's like the AAA big boys for like a good bit. And then it's like a PC crowd for a bit, and then it's indie games, and then it's tabletop games, and then it's just like people who bring their rigs to do giant LAN parties, and then people who play like hardcore card games. And it's just like
that's pretty cool.
All in rows there, and then like that's the main floor. Then there's on the sides, there's rooms that's like console free play, retro console free play. So you can do like up to date consoles, and then older consoles up to like PS2 is like the latest they'll go for retro. And then there's like a spot where they just leave on Dance Central on like the Xbox, and people get in line and just pick like Dance Central songs and they dance on a stage. And it's usually people like if they're just like chilling for a little bit, they'll sit there, they watch them play, and they have like beanbags out so people play like Switch or 3DS or Vita, and they'll sit there and play that. People dance at the Dance Central stage. People always like clap and like sing along with the songs with them doing that.
Do they do karaoke there? Is there one stage where they do karaoke?
Don't know. They might do karaoke somewhere.
I want them to.
But then there's like all bunch of rooms for panels. There's rooms for people who try. There was a room for someone who's trying to introduce people. I forgot the name of the game, but it was this very like intricate game for the original Xbox, where you had to buy.
Was this during original Xbox era, or is this like
original Xbox era? This game came out.
No, but I'm saying like when this person had this panel. Was this during the?
Oh
time?
No. This,
right.
I did this. I did this last year. It was this game I heard about where it was this giant mech game where if you died and you didn't eject yourself, you lost that character forever.
That's actually really interesting.
Like it was intense, but like when you first sit down for the game, you get like this huge thing with like 60 buttons on it, and like all these turns and knobs and like foot pedals for all this different stuff. It was this weird, dark, gritty mech game. This guy was teaching you how to play. He taught you for like 20 minutes. He gave you the quick rundown of how to play, and then it was a 10-person free for all. You just fought and see who would come in, like what place you would come in. I came in dead last.
That's so cool.
I did not get the game at all, but like he would teach you that, and you play this game, and he goes, "All right, guys, there's only one rule I have for this. If you're about to die, flip." Like there was a thing you had to flip up the casing and then press eject to get out of your mech. He goes, "I swear to God, when you see yourself blow up, jump out of your mech, because if you don't, this character will die. I will lose all of their progress. I will hurt you. Don't lose my character." Like they give you enough time to really like flip up the thing and press eject. So like you really have to try to not do it or like be not paying attention.
Why would this guy host a panel? Because I mean,
because he really wanted people to be into it. He was passionate about.
That takes some guts.
It was
to,
some
like, complete strangers
pure
do that.
passion.
Right. Well,
to
he
bring
put
out
all this
10
time. Yeah, he put all this time into all these characters so that everyone else can have fun, and he's trusting that everyone doesn't destroy these characters.
Yeah. No, and
you can't just go.
I went near like the last
to a
day.
Save file or something.
No, they're gone. It will delete their whole profile.
That's
I forgot the name of the game. It's this really intricate game that came with all these parts and everything. But this guy really wanted people to get into it. He was so passionate about it. But he's like, please don't let the character die. He's like, please do not. He's like, just flip. He's like, even keep the casing up. He's like, just hit eject. Even if you think you're about to blow up, he's like, just hit eject. Because like you eject and you go back into a new one. But like, yeah, it was crazy because like he's like, yeah, if you die, you're done. Like the character's gone. You have to make a whole new one.
I wonder what would happen if if you did kill one of the characters.
I'm sure he'd be very upset and ask you to leave.
What's?
I'm sure he would tell you to please leave, and he'd just be genuinely upset.
That's one thing that I wish they could have made that as a game mode, where it's like, oh, okay, like LAN mode, where you have 5 characters, 10 characters to choose from. It's generic, or what? Well, why not have like a create a character mode or something like that?
Like I was worried about like being able to press eject.
Oh my god, I'd shit myself,
dude. You have like 20 seconds. Like it's a long time. You have to actually try to fuck it up.
You want that character to die.
Like you have to want that character to die. Like when you're about to die, like you have a big thing that says like warning, 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 and it'll be like eject. It'll say like eject now. Like you are going to die. Everything's blowing up in your mech, and you press the thing and you eject it, and it'll be like, like the screen has like the front of the mech, and you see like it opens up and it just goes pew, it like shoots up in the air.
So basically, Titanfall.
Pretty much. It's like
imagine
Titanfall, but really slow and not easy to play.
Ah, okay.
He was trying to explain it to me. I came in dead last. I killed nobody. I died like 14 times. Like it was really hard.
So with the whole Apex Legends game that recently came out, and it's been
cool.
a smash hit, I enjoy the game. I haven't played in a while, but I've been playing it a lot.
I played once.
It's fun.
It is fun.
There are a couple things that I don't like that everyone talks about, so I'm not going to go into it. How it's 3 people only, and if it's like say Brian and I are playing, and there's still a spot for 1/3 random person, which always F's things up because they always want to do their own thing, and like Brian and I are in a party chat and we want to go over to this way, and the third person's like, nah, we're going over here. Like it gets very annoying.
Right.
But because of that, I've actually gotten into playing Titanfall again because it's made by the same developers.
The one cool thing about Apex that they did that everyone praised it for was a ping system.
I love the system.
It's not really new per se, but there was a whole thing that people were praising was that so you could talk with randos, so you had a ping system that said like, come over here, enemy spotted over there, enemy missing here. Basically, for anyone who played League of Legends, it's what League of Legends did. It had the whole ping system that you can do. But it was never really used in the Battle Royale format. So, like, PUBG didn't have it.
Which I think is
Fortnite
genius.
didn't have it. Or the Black Ops thing didn't have it. Whatever the other Battle Royale games are.
I have no idea.
But Apex was the first one to really bring it into the Battle Royale scene, and people love it.
I like
think
it a lot.
Fortnite does it now, too.
I think Fortnite just added it.
Because they were like, oh, we should do this. People
I've
like
never
it.
touched a single round of Fortnite. I
played
refuse to even
Fortnite
have
2
that on my
times.
computer or on my my
3
Xbox.
times. I played Fortnite 3 times. Played twice on the PS4 and once on Switch. Because Glenn wanted to try, and I said I'd play with him.
Fair enough.
And
but like,
it's... I mean, the stigma is the worst part about it. The game's all right. I actually I liked it more than PUBG, but if I had to go back and play one of the games, I'd pick PUBG. Mm-hmm. Because PUBG I had more fun in.
yeah.
Fortnite, I didn't... The whole building thing was kind of just like... It just seemed too much to me, even though that's like the whole thing about Fortnite is building towers and shit. Because all I did when I played the 2 rounds of Fortnite where I actually tried was I built a maze. Well, I didn't try. I built a maze, and I sat at the end of it. And luckily, one of the times, I sat to the end where it was me and 2 other guys where they shot rockets at each other. I stood at the bottom with a regular shotgun. One of them killed the other one, went to the bottom to fix his tower, and I went and popped him in the back and won.
Yeah. Well,
Yay!
there's a different style of play, I feel like, for all those games. Like, PUBG is very, like, campy. Whereas Apex is, there's a guy over there, I'm going to go get him, even though I have a pistol and, like, a grenade. I'm still going to go after this guy. And he's probably going to murder me, but it's still fun to, run and gun and that kind of thing. Whereas you have to play strategically with PUBG or Fortnite, you have to build shit. Like, they're all different. But because of playing Apex, I've been getting back into Titanfall 2, which is an older game. It's been out for, 4 years now? Something like that,
yeah.
I'm in love with that game. I forgot how much fun Titanfall 2 is because I've recently gotten back into it because it's by the same developers as Apex.
Not too shabby.
It's just, it's a fun game. So I guess it's about that time.
Indeed, I'd say so.
What did we learn today?
I was trying to find the picture right up. I
Let's
actually
see.
uploaded my Fortnite win, but I can't find it.
You
now.
actually uploaded your Fortnite win?
I said it was when it was when the game first came out. I was like,
dude, you could
I was
upload
like,
whatever
I
you
built
want.
a maze and I won.
Brian,
It's
I'm about to put on
Royale.
booty shorts and hand out business cards with my name and our podcast
So-
on it. I ain't judging.
It was like when the game it was like the game first came out because I also posted my PUBG wins,
Right.
and then.
Winner,
I only
chicken dinner.
Yeah, I was like, got my chicken dinner. I won a game of PUBG without firing a single bullet.
I've done that too.
Justin and I
a passive win.
Won a passive win. We didn't fire once, and we won. It was great. But then I think
how I won my first
It was
game.
like a month after I posted mine, and I stopped playing the game.
I think that-
was when it started. Like everyone started to do it. I'm like, ooh, glad I got rid of it now, not then.
I think that I learned that I don't even go to PAX for the gaming part. I go for the atmosphere and the people that come and the everything else that follows.
Well, that's because the funny thing is, like when we talk about PAX, we talk about the games and whatever. PAX is just Penny Arcade Expo. Penny Arcade was just a comic, a webcomic.
And it just grew into what it is now.
It just grew into what it is now. But it was just a webcomic convention.
Yeah, but still
just to have
mostly
fun.
it's about gaming. But I'm just saying, like, now I don't even I don't even know what the hell's coming out. I don't even know who developers are. I just go just for fun, just to meet people, to get little stickers and badges and swag.
I love.
Hey, if you want
and
to
I-
pick me up some swag, go for it.
dude, absolutely, whatever you want.
I go.
Guess I got swagger.
Dude, I remember the days where League of Legends, when it just got like to the big where it used to be. Because back when I went in 2011, they only had like this small little booth, and like nobody. Like I remember getting cards and like just throwing them away. Those cards are worth like $2,000 now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well.
And now they used to have like these huge things where people would just stand there all 3 days just to see all league shit. It was crazy.
What did you learn today?
What did I learn today? I learned that Bob's still wrong about fast food.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Let's just start talking about Sonic again while we're at it. Let's crack out everything.
Sonic Adventure 2
No!
uses Comic Sans, and it's stupid.
Good night, everybody. I like you.
What I learned is that we need to have a fast food race.
Oh, that's right. We do need to have fast food.
We do.
Actually, also, before we close, we wanted to just let people know. Actually, this is going to come out the day after.
Yeah, this is coming
This
out.
is coming out the day after, but hey, we're announcing the winner of our contest. Congratulations to enter name here for winning. We're really proud of you.
But anyway, thanks for listening to Shootin' the Shibby. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Shibby Shack Official. Check us out on Instagram, Shibby Shack Official. Twitch, twitch.tv/Shibby_Shack. Every Wednesday we broadcast live right around 8 o'clock Eastern time, so make sure you check that out. We have our phone number up and running, so if you want to give us a call while we're broadcasting live, you are more than welcome to. If not, leave us a voicemail on the Shibby Shack hotline. We'll play your voicemail on the air and discuss whatever the hell it is that that you want to tell us about. Special thanks to Bethany at Daleks and Dragons for making our awesome artwork, as well as DJ Quads for playing and creating our awesome music. Like I said, follow us or like us or subscribe or whatever the hell it is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/shibby_shack. Every now and then, Spencer, Brian, and I will stream on either our accounts, or Spencer will do it on his at Amateur Everything, but the first E in everything is the number 3.
Amateur 3 very thing.
Yes. So for one final time, for Brian...
I'm here.
And for Spencer,
What's up?
I'm Bob. Thanks for listening.
Nighty night, everybody.
Adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to. I like to love you every day.